One night, my freshman year, me and my friends were looking for a good place to have a jam session. Someone said they heard that Alice Lloyd had a practice room with a drum kit in it, so we decided to go check that out. We lived in West Quad, and since we were freshmen, none of us had a car on campus that we could use to transport our gear. So we carried everything across campus with us. We had a lot of gear and it was heavy, but we knew the trip would be worth it since we'd finally be able to play loudly and with a real drum set. So we got to Lloyd, and since none of us were residents, we had to sneak in by piggybacking off someone else who had access to the building. At this point, it had been around 30 minutes since we'd left West Quad. And then we got down to the practice room with the drums in them, and the room was tiny. There was a hole in the snare drum, and there was only one outlet. It was not a suitable space for music, and we were all really disappointed. We made the best of that situation, but I'll never forget how hopeless we felt. We want to change this. We want to make sure students can make the best of their music experience at U of M.
This is Stamp Nation. We're a music club dedicated to creating a space for student musicians and artists to express themselves so that no one has to experience rehearsals in a cramped space with a broken drum set ever again. This is our vision. We're going to build a space that houses instruments, band equipment, sound and recording equipment, and the space to accommodate rehearsals, jam sessions, musical club meetings, basically anything a musician or artist might need or want to practice their art freely. Our idea is that anyone with an M card can use the space for whatever they want, whenever they want. They can reserve a space at a certain time or go during community open hours. Consider how easy it is for students to access a CCRB. It should be equally as easy for students to access a creative space on campus. The freedom of Music House is that any student musician or artist can play their music, dance their dance, express their art in a conveniently located space with generous hours, and we can forget about the difficulties of having a passion without the means to express it. This is Music House.